So Juventus know that they have to go in there and they've got to go out and win. Napoli want to emulate that great Maradona team of the late 80s and early 90s and win the Serie for the third time in their history. Kid. Is the kid, 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 the kid. Guys, it's huge, it's huge, huge, massive, huge, massive. This is what it's about. This is where Serie has come alive. And guys, I'm tired of the insults towards the Serie. From people saying it's a dead league, it's a useless league, have some respect. Have some respect, because at the end of the day, this is football and you need to respect the league that was the elite league back in the 90s. So I think it's very rude, very wrong of the people who are throwing slander and hatred and vitriol towards the Serie. Please have some respect. Juve against Napoli. Napoli playing at home. Napoli, I believe they are 4 points ahead of Juventus. Napoli want to emulate that great Maradona team of the late 80s and early 90s and win the Serie for the third time in their history. Huge. It's massive. They sit at top of the table, but this are the games in which we can know whether or not they are that team, whether they are those dogs, whether they have the flipping cojones and the Viclac. The Viclac. Do they have the Viclac to win this flipping Serie? So let's just look at this. There's some issues from Juventus right now. Napoli, again, they don't really have any major injury concerns, but still it's the long-term injury of Milik that has held them back. Hasn't held back Dries Mertens, though. So here that Higuain is iffy. Allegri says that he feels that he will play. He believes that he will play in the game. So, again, we don't know what's happening. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? But our boy, our main man here, Allegri says that he thinks that Higuain is going to play. But what is confirmed, as we believe, though, is Mandzukic and Havidis are out. They're both out. I think Mandzukic, that is a pretty big loss. You know, that's a pretty big loss because Mandzukic has really shown how important he has been to the Juve team and the setup. And Allegri has said that he feels that the Napoli fans... he feels that Napoli are favourites for this Scudetto. Mind games. mind games. We know what this is about. It's all mind games. So you can't take this for real. It's just him just spouting because he's trying to get into their head. And we also heard some news about there being a Juve bust-up between the vets and the foreign players, where apparently in the dressing room, the veteran players got at the foreign players, and now the foreign players now want to pretty much leave in January. Again, these are all rumors, and Allegri has come out and he has denied such a thing. But let's just focus on the match, because this is about the football game. Napoli know how huge this is. They know how massive this is, and they know that they have to go out and win the game. They can't go out and draw. They've got to go out and win the game. And the way in which they play and Sarri plays, it's all conducive about a team that goes out to really excite, but to score goals, always pushing forward, led by the brilliant midfield work of Mark Hamtic, who is in the WH11. Juventus, they've had some hiccups here and there. Obviously, they won their game last weekend, but the game before that, Sampdoria, okay, things don't really go as planned. So Juventus know that they have to go in there and they've got to go out and win. They need to really close that gap, because they do not want a situation where a draw here, another odd loss here, and Napoli keep on winning, and that 4 points gap becomes 7, becomes 8, becomes 10. Because again, we're in December now. Okay, we're in December now, so we're approaching the midway points of the Serie. So again, we want to keep up. Again, this game is not the be-all and end-all. Even if Juventus lose this game, 7 points is real, but it ain't over. 7 points, it ain't over. Because I think Napoli, the pressure will always be on them. And Juventus, they know that they can always ride through. But particularly with the game, this played at Naples, Juventus have to start off really with a strong defence. Because I look at the game between Napoli and Man City in the Champions League, and you just know that for those 10 minutes, Napoli are going to keep the ball. They're going to keep the ball really well. They're going to start moving the ball, and they will try and find that connection between Mertens and Insigne. Insigne coming in, trying to play a 1-2 off Mertens, or Insigne receiving the ball, trying to lay the ball off to Mertens, and they're going to be looking for those runs in between the Juve defence. They're going to be coming into the middle, out wide, stroking into the middle, and trying to play those clever balls. But these are small, skillful, very advanced football-minded players. So Juve, for those 10 minutes have to be quality in defense. Forget about attack. For that defense, they've got to bunch in. They've got to keep it tight. They've got to double team, and they've got to congest the area and use the muscle to really out-muscle Insigne, out-muscle Mertens. And what they should want is where Mertens and Insigne have to try and beat two tough Juve players who would try and squash them. And so Chiellini, you're going to have to be big time, as well as Basali. And for Juventus, if they can survive that, then they've got to now try and push men forward. So again, if 25, 26, 27 minutes, it's still 0-0, 0-0, then they've got to push guys forward. Then they've now got to be inventive. Then that's why I look at it. Douglas Costa is crucial. He is absolutely pivotal in this game because they have to keep feeding him. Cuadrado, we know what he can do. For Costa is the dribbler. He's the skilled player because he can come in on the inside. He can also go on the outside and put in those crosses. So Higuain, they're going to be real. So I just think between Higuain, Costa, Cuadrado, and Dybala, they're going to be inventive and really try and attack and be adventurous and throw men forward towards Napoli and say, can you defend us? Can you really defend us when we move the ball around? So, and for Dybala, could be that creative boy, man, creative. Be on the ball, spread the balls through. You've got to try and take over that game. He's trying to emulate Messi. And if you're trying to emulate Messi, you've got to try and do that. You've got to take over the game, be creative, bust from forward, but also make the right decision in those critical areas. Is it the through ball? Is it the shots? Is it you carrying the ball? Make the right decision. With regards to Napoli, I think for them, they have to score early. They've got to score first. I fear if they go down 1-0 and they open up, it could be then be 2-0 on the counter. So for them, I think for Napoli, try and find something out wide. Use your wing backs. Try and spread it out because I think don't be too predictable because people are waiting for Insigne to cut in on the inside. They're waiting for Mertens to make those runs in through the middle. But for Insigne, walk on the outside. Or if you go on the inside, look for the overlap and try. I want Napoli to try and be a lot more variance. Vary the way you go forward and do not be too predictable. And I think if you do that, that is where I think they can really get some joy and be pretty much quite interesting. So, with that being said, it's going to be a good game. This is going to be a very good game. I think it's going to be very tight. And I've been debating two scorelines. I've been heavily debating two scorelines. And I see this. It's going to be big. 2-1 to Juventus. I see Juve taking this game. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Juventus. Juventus will win this game. And I think that's how we're going to flow. So 2-1 to Juventus going forward. But whatever happens, watch for my post-match analysis after the game. And as well, remember, if you're a Patreon member, watch for exclusive and extra analysis on this game as well as other games as well. Guys, it's big time. Stay true. Stay black. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half of Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.